Hello, all my beautiful ghouls and geists out there. It's your clinically diagnosed ghost host of the most, Care with K. Today, we're going to ask Spirit, is it too late to start this project, this romance? Is it too late to start? Just hold your question in your head. We have 3 piles today. Sorry if I don't yell. My voice is kind of hurting. We have chamomile. It's pile 1. We have mugwort. Just pile 2. And we have frankincense, which is group 3. A favorite of the Christians, I hear. They're just gonna have to roll. That's fine. Take as long as you need, meditate on this, and I will see you in your piles. Hello, all my ghouls and geists who picked group number 1 of the chamomile. It's very calming herb. I use it in tea. I use it to go to sleep. Come on. Not that you needed to see it again. I just hate when the camera doesn't work with me. Alright, so the question is it too late to start blank? Is it too late for me to start this endeavor? I am usually firmly in the camp of no, it is not too late. 2 of Swords is your major energy. This just gives me a feeling that you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like you don't want your wishes to be wishes anymore. And you're kind of giving up a little bit. Like, I see them throwing away this knife. Like, maybe they used to be a really dangerous assassin, and now they're like, it doesn't even matter anymore. I'm too old. I'm too used. I'm too hurt. I'm too skeptical. I'm too set in my ways. Nothing, this isn't gonna work for me. But it's not always true. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is kind of about communication, ideas. It's air energy. Swords are a lot of air energy, like Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And this is really giving me that, like, your ideas, you feel, are deserting you. You feel like you're not, you feel washed up. You feel it's not coming to you the way it used to, or the way that you want it to. You're not feeling it anymore. You have the Empress. And she is very powerful. She is very in her element. She is the mother of mothers. She is a warrior goddess. And this is giving me, like, the sky's the limit, babe. She's in the clouds. She is high. Ten of Cups in reverse. This makes me feel like you've given up on being happy in this way. But the Ten of Cups is still here. And that makes me feel like you can do it. And you might need the help of others to do so. Just because the Empress is powerful doesn't mean she can do everything on her own. And this is like a coven of witches, maybe. is the vibe I get. So it's not like you need romantic relationships to be happy. You need friendship. You need connection. You need connection to bring whatever you think is too late for you to fruition. Because it doesn't look too late to me. We have Three of Cups on the bottom. Again, another, like, friend coven, partying, having a good time, filling each other's cups, celebrating, being alive. Can we clarify the Two of Swords? I would like that. What is making them feel this way? What is making them feel stuck in, like, it's too late for them in their endeavors? Oh, the Devil in reverse. Sneaky little bitch. The Devil is usually about vices and the way you have lived to this point. Maybe you think that because of the past, it's too late for you to do this thing. Maybe you feel like you fucked it up. There's no repairing it because of the way you were in the past when you didn't know any better. Maybe you still struggle with some sort of addiction or something that's very unhealthy for you, and you know it's unhealthy for you, but you can't stop. And you think it's too late to get thin or to stop drugs, or you're at the end of your rope with depression and you just don't see a way out, but you're right here. Sorry, big fry. You're right here. And there are people who want to embrace you. But you're in a cage of your own making. You know? But look at you. You're in the clouds. You have stars in your hair. You are so powerful. You really just need to step into your energy. You just have to trust that it's there for you. And just step into it. There's something, I'm not a Christian anymore, but there's something about the faith of believing that something is for you, that something is there for you, and walking in faith is what my church used to say. And if you can do that, if you can walk in faith of yourself, you're gonna come out. You're gonna come out. We have the Page of Cups for the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this makes me think that someone's gonna come. Someone else is gonna come into your life and offer you feelings, a genuine connection. And they're gonna help you. I'm not saying rely on them. I'm not saying that it's not your responsibility to heal from your past. But it's gonna help you not feel like it's too late, you know? To be alive. Because you should. You belong here. The Empress. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And usually this is about having a lot of choices. But I'm getting you don't. You don't have a lot of choices. You have to come out of this or you won't. And I think we know what that means. Choose yourself. Choose your own cup. Fill up your own cup. Don't worry about other people. They'll come, they'll go. Right. 10 of Cups in reverse, please. And we have the World. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry again. The World, she also has stars in her hair. It's like a cycle is ending and a new one is gonna start. A beautiful, beautiful cycle. Like, she has like roses in her arms. Could be a Taurus. She's just, I don't know, if it looks like self-love. Like, these are for me. What do you mean? I stole these roses myself. But it's on top of the 10 of Cups, which is like a new cycle is starting for you. A new cycle is starting, and it's gonna make you so happy. You're gonna be so fulfilled. You just have to be brave enough to come out of it. But it's here for you. It's waiting for you. It's not too late. Absolutely, it's not. You're gonna have a support system, and you're gonna come out, and you're gonna be so happy at the end of this. And I'm happy for you. This is so nice. I can grab you some dragons. Oracles. It's definitely not too late for you. It's not too late for you, Group 1. We have the potato dragon with support. It's gonna come. You just have to have faith, because it's waiting for you. I wish you so much luck on this journey, because it is 100% not too late for you. I love you. Truly, deeply. Like, reading your cards, I get to know you a little bit, and I would embrace you right now if I could. That's all I have for you. Thank you for joining me today. And I hope the hunters never find you. Hello to all my ghouls and guys who chose the mugwort. Pile 2. I don't actually use this that much. I want to. I just don't know what the properties are, and I don't know what intentions to put into it. I feel like if I just use an herb to use it, it's not really doing anything. It's just gonna be an herb, you know what I mean? Alright. We're here today asking Spirit if it's too late for you. And it could be too late to start a project, too late to pursue a passion, too late to pursue a romantic interest, too late to have a child, anything that you would like to ask. Is it too late for pile 2? The first card we draw is going to be your major energy, as always, and then we will pull some clarifiers. Again, I apologize, my voice just isn't feeling great today. It's a little bit raspy, so sorry that it's low. Is it too late for pile 2? Whatever endeavor activity, stage of life that they're. We got the Four of Cups in reverse. So this is like, maybe you felt really disinterested for a long time, but you feel like maybe time is escaping and you want to be interested now. You're feeling a little bit interested. The Four of Cups is usually like despondence and not paying attention to your surroundings. You're just blocking everything out. Now it's like, maybe I should pay attention. Maybe something has changed in my life and I want to try to pay attention to this thing. Right, we have the Queen of Coins. Yeah, like the old man really reminds me of like time escaping, and you're trying to seek your fortune and do what makes you happy while you still can, you know? You've lived a lot of life and you know what your passions are, and now you want to pursue them. Maybe you have time now, but you worry that you're too old or you haven't practiced enough. Here we have the Empress in reverse. You're feeling kind of out of your power. You're feeling less beautiful. You're feeling like undesirable and frumpy. You're feeling like you are not in the spring of your life anymore. And we have the Six of Coins as well. And that usually speaks of generosity and abundance, and you're feeling like you're not really abundant and you don't really want to deal with financial things. It's just a burden, and it's been a burden on you for a while. I mean, don't we all, I guess. Maybe your finances are the reason why you can't pursue your passions. Feeling poor, feeling like not enough. The Four of Cups, please. Verify that. Pretty please. We got the Nine of Coins in reverse. The nine of coins is usually a very independent card. Okay, it's not gonna stay. It's usually a very independent card, a very in their element, staying in their own lane card. This one is more of a rest card. It's at a hot spring. And it seems like you're a little bit restless. It's like you're a little bit not happy and feeling like you don't have time to relax because you want to do these other things. And we got the Knight of Wands, or the King of Wands, my bad. Clarifying the Queen of Coins. You want your passion to light you up. You want it to bring you financial stability. You feel too old to not be where you want to be. And you're just wondering if you can even swing that at this point. Your passion. You have a lot of it for sure. The Empress in reverse, please. Right, we have the Hermit also in reverse. You don't want to be alone. And on top of the Empress, it gives me, like, you're tired of being single. You're tired of being not emotionally connected with someone. The Nine of Rosaries is also a single card, like I was saying about independence. You don't want to be independent anymore. It's also in reverse. You want to end your solitude. You want to pursue your passions. You want to be in love. But you just feel like you can't have that because you're ugly or in some way undesirable, like because you don't have money, you don't have looks, you don't have social status. But the Empress did show up. It's not like it's the Queen of Cups or something. This is the Empress. It showed up. And just because it's reversed doesn't mean it's the truth. Just because you feel ugly doesn't mean you are ugly. The Empress is the most beautiful, nurturing, wonderful female energy in the tarot. You have that. You just have some mental block that is making you feel ugly. Maybe someone in your past made you feel ugly. Do not let them influence the rest of your life. You are not ugly. And even if you're not a 10, it doesn't mean that you are ugly. I would count myself as a 7 on a good day. And I still think I'm a fucking Empress. You know what I mean? Like, just because your face does not look a certain way or your body is not supermodel thin and or large enough like you want it to be, it does not mean you are ugly. It means you have met people who do not think of you as conventionally attractive. And let me tell you, there are millions of people on this planet. Millions of people on this planet. I assure you, there is somebody who finds you attractive. And I know I am in so many servers of people who are down on themselves all the time. They're constantly in their own head like, I'm ugly, I'm ugly. If you keep saying that to yourself, you're gonna believe it. Because your subconscious cannot tell the fucking difference, babe. Like, when they're saying manifest, manifest, like, your thoughts create your reality. And if you're thinking you're ugly, you're ugly. People are gonna think you're ugly. Stop doing that. Just stop it. Like, if I could bonk you on the head and be like, stop it, I would do it. Because even this hermit, like, look at this hermit. Look at her. Is she ugly? No. Just because you're alone, it doesn't make you ugly. It does not make you undesirable. It makes you alone, and you can change that. You can literally change anything about your reality. Alright. 6 of coins, please. Now that my big sibling talk is done. I'm 30, by the way. I'm sure some of you are older, but I'm your big sister now. Look at me. I'm the big sister now. Alright, 6 of coins, please. We have the Page of Coins. So yeah, this is telling me you can start anew. Like, Page of Coins, Page is like a start, a beginning. It's like, yes, you're poor. But also, through your passion, see, there's a lot of brushes back there. There's a lot of art. Through your passion, you can make money. And you do not have to stay stagnant like this. You can feel empowered. You can take it back. Take the power back. It is not too late for you. Absolutely, it's not. Whatever you're pursuing, it is not too late. I'll grab a dragon for you. On your journey, everyone needs a good little companion. Alright, we have the raspberry dragon with kindness. It is in reverse, so that's just, like, be kind to yourself. You're not being kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And we have the starfruit dragon with moderation. Don't try to do everything at once. Especially when you're starting a new... Oh, patience is on the bottom, like I was just saying. Don't do everything at once. Especially when you're starting new, if you haven't been practicing or anything. If you are starting to save, if you are starting to invest, if you are starting to anything, do not try to do it all in one night. Do not try to speedrun this. Speedrunning anything is not the best. Unless you're a gamer, I guess. Yeah, that's what I have for you. It is definitely not too late for you to start pursuing your dreams right now. I am praying for you every step of the way. Okay? So, thank you so much for joining me, and may the hunters never find you. Hello, my ghouls and guys who chose the frankincense. It's like a white crystal-like rock, like a salt almost. It would make sense with the Jesus thing about being the salt of the earth and all that good stuff. Spread that joy around. Let's see. I'm feeling kind of shiny. I'm feeling shiny right now. I'm gonna use the Luminous. I always forget this name. The Luminous Spirit Tarot, I believe. We're gonna pull the strongest energy first in regards to your question of, is it too late for you? It could be too late for a project, too late to have a baby, too late to start a passion, too late to change your course in life, all of this good stuff. Whatever you're asking, is it too late for you? Right, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is making me feel like organization. Like you're putting the sticks in a row. Maybe you're paying too much attention to that. It is reversed. The Nine of Wands is sort of like a defensive energy, like you're putting a wall up. But maybe you've had the wall up and you know it's time to take it down. And you're wondering if it's too late for you to open up and be more accepting or more open, more kind, more in love, that sort of thing. Too late to open and put more people in my heart. Am I too old? Am I too jaded? Life is a bit tough, yeah. Right, we have the Four of Swords. It's about resting. It's about breaking, taking a break, looking at things. Just breathing in and breathing out. The way the swords are, it reminds you like in, out, in, out. It's like very rhythmic. It kind of mimics the in, out symmetry of the wands here. Very structured, very emperor, very organized and control. Is it too late for you? to be chaotic? Is it too late for you to go on an adventure and seek your treasure? Alright, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. You're feeling sad. The Five of Cups is a very emotionally sad card. So you're feeling lonely, I guess is the way. Because on the original Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's a guy standing and he's looking down sad because 3 of the cups are spilled. So this relates to like friendship and love to me, like your connections with other people. You're sad that you're feeling alone. And I was talking about a wall earlier. You're afraid that you've pushed so many people away and you won't be able to welcome anyone else back in. You're feeling really lonely and despondent. But it is reversed. It's reversed though. So you're aware of the idea, you're open to it. You just don't know how to navigate it because you're always in like swords energy. You're always more of a commander and less of a feeler. And that's all right. That's all right. It's everyone. It takes everyone to have the world, you know. Everyone's different. But it's good that you notice it. It's good that you're like opening to the idea that maybe you've been a little bit too strict with yourself and your feelings and like your standards, I guess. And I'm not saying lower your standards. I'm just saying it seems like you've been a little bit less accepting of letting other people be who they are around you. Especially if you have kids. I'm just getting really strongly like you're someone who wants your kids to be a certain way because you know, like when you grew up, being that way was good. And it's just not that way anymore. And you're butting heads a lot. And you're very stubborn and hard-headed. And you wonder if maybe you could not be, I guess. Alright, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And he's crying. He's crying and he's upset. Which is kind of reminiscent of what I just said about like your kids and hurting them unintentionally with the things that you say and your mentality around the relationships. Like if you do have a family or if you have someone close to you, you hurt them by being so stern and strict all the time and not open and because you think you know what's good, but you're not letting them tell you what is good for them. You know what's good for you. You know what would have been good for you. You know what you think for them is good, but you won't listen. And it hurts them. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please, Spirit. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So, being guarded is a burden, which is what the Ten of Wands is all about. You're carrying a heavy burden. Like, maybe you have to be vigilant all the time to be so protective. Maybe you don't like hurting people, and you know you do, but you don't know how to come out of it. The King of Wands for the Four of Swords. The King of Wands is all about somebody who's a master of their emotions. Well, not their emotions per se, because that'd be the cups, but like their passions, their creativity, They're, when I say passion, I think Aries, like fire, their gusto, their bravado, and I think resting and taking a break and really meditating on what that means for you would do a lot of good for you in regards to your relationships with other people. Because you have a lot of it, and you're very masculine and assertive and dominant, and that's good. It's good to have those traits, but any trait in abundance, in overabundance, can be harmful. And if it's not harmful to you, then you aren't the one that it's hurting, but it is hurting someone. Right, the Five of Cups, please, Spirit. Thank you. All right, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. And this king, he looks a little bit, like he refuses to hear what you're saying. Like, I make the money. This is my house. You'll do what I say. Like Emperor energy. And your control, the control that you have is hurting you. It's isolating you from people. You've built this wall and you've made it. You've done the work and you're like, yes, this is, look at the proof of the work I have. You will not tell me what to do with my own stuff. I am the king of my castle, and I don't care what you think. The Pentacles is earth energy, so it's very Taurus, Sagittarius. Nope, Sagittarius is fire. I'm trying to think. I know Taurus is earth energy. Virgo is earth energy. Oh man. I don't know. You'll have to tell me in the comments because I'm blanking so fucking hard. Because the fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the air signs are Aries, Libra, or Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So the earth has to be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oh, God, I'm sorry I wasted your time with that. Oh my God. My brain was like... Alright, Knight of Swords. Please. Like, yeah, people respect you for being the king of your castle or whatever, and providing for them and helping them out, and they respect you, but that doesn't make you friendly, you know? Swords, please. Doesn't make you a joy to be around, I guess. Especially if you're making people cry. Right, we have the moon in reverse. And this is telling me that you kind of blocked the effect you have on other people out, and it's clouded your vision. But in reverse, it's like the clouds are clearing. Like, you're starting to see that you're hurting people and you're making a bad, you're doing something that hurts them. Like, your eyes are opening. It's not too late for you. Not at all. Not too late for you to see what effect you're having on other people. It doesn't look like you're like fully woke yet, you know, like woke, but you're seeing it. You're looking and you're saying, "Wow, I was kind of a shitty person to these people. Yeah, I'm kind of hard-headed. I'm like stuck in my ways." And it's never too late to change that sort of thing. Like, that's all internal beliefs. Do you believe that these people deserve your respect? Do you believe you can change? Because it's not too late for you. Because you see it. You see the hurt that you're inflicting on people. You're not unaware of it. And that is always the seed of change that's going on in your life. Right. Let me get you some dragons. And then you'll be on your merry way, sir and or madam or that'um. Alright, we have a honeydew dragon with gratitude. You can start by showing some gratitude. You could say thank you. You could say please. You could appreciate people in your life. You could let them know that. Like, even if you appreciate them, being appreciated and feeling appreciated are different things. Like when people are like, no, I definitely love you. Feeling loved by someone is not the same as you loving them. These are different things. You have to communicate your feelings. You have to communicate or nothing will change. Like the swords, communicate. Make sure that they know how you feel. And a cantaloupe dragon with realign. Get back into your power. Be who you want to be. Change in the ways you want to change. You can do it. You can do it. It's not outside the realm of possibility. You are a very strong individual. You are a very domineering individual. And you have the drive of somebody who, if they put their mind to it, they could absolutely achieve anything in the world. Like, CEO ruthlessness. So be ruthless with yourself. Ruthless kindness? Is that a thing? But it's definitely not too late for you, and change is always possible. Especially if you want, this is me in the flesh or whatever, therapy for this kind of thing is normal. Talking to somebody, you don't have to tell them your whole life story. You could just tell them the problems. And like just having a stranger talk to you about how they perceive you objectively definitely helps. I used to get shit for going to therapy, but I've never regretted going to therapy. I've never met anyone who has gone to therapy who was like, that was a waste of time. That's not something that I should have done. Especially if they actually tried. I've heard people say that she's wacko or like, I can't get on with this therapist. Try a different therapist. Like, therapy in itself, the act of therapy is not going to do anything negative for your life. Like, even if it doesn't add to it, it is not taking away anything to go try to fix it. Matter of fact, even if you get nothing from the person in therapy, the act of going to therapy is giving you confidence in yourself to learn about yourself. So, highly encourage that. That's all I have for you today. So I will be hoping and sending you all of my vibes that you can figure out your hard-headedness. And thank you so much for joining me today. May the hunters never find you.